Okay, guys. So this is the video for MAT1033, section 1134. I'm going to enter student view, and I want to record YouTube video for you guys so you know exactly what to study for our final exam, which we having next week on Thursday, April 30. Okay. So this is the student, the homepage of student account. Okay, so this is me, and where you can find the review. Okay. By the way, the last assignment, which it's going to the grading book, I'm talking about objectives, was assignments from section, I think, 15.7. And if you receive like certificate, that means you're done with your objectives and you're ready to move on to the next class. So I had to cut some of the objectives, which we originally have it. Okay. But again, last assignment was the homework, which you guys supposed to take before taking test 4. So what I did for you guys, your final exam, it's cumulative. Okay. So has all 4 sections, all 4 units. So to find the review problems, you will click on assignments, and you're going to see final exam review unit 1 and unit 3. Okay. It's available for you guys up to midnight, Wednesday midnight, because technically on Thursday you take the exam. So you have final exam review unit 1 and 2, 3. They go together because they all about solving equations. So right now you can handle unit 1 and 3 together. Then you have final exam review unit 2. This one, it's about functions, and final exam review unit 4. This is about our last rational equations, our last test. So the review is for you. Okay, I'm not grading the review, but I think it's very, very beneficial for you to practice those problems because you want to do well on your exam. Okay, so a couple things about your exam. You will take, so I'm just showing how, let's say, final review unit 1 and unit 3 looks like. You can start it. Your exam, it's going to be on Alex. You guys take the exam on Thursday, so I will do the same thing what I did with your last test. I will open this exam at 6 a.m. and it will be closed at midnight. So you will take the exam based on your schedule, before work, after work. When you're available, okay? You will get 2 hours or maybe more, depends how many questions I will put it. But most likely you will get 2 hours to finish the exam. And the only change comparing to the previous test, which you took at home, that this time you only have one attempt. So I'm not giving you 2 or 3 attempts. It's whatever you will answer here. Let's say you're going to solve this type of questions, you have to solve for H, whatever your solution will be. So that's it, it's going to stay. You won't have a chance to fix it. That's why I put so many problems for you to practice. So once, first of all, you're going to be ready for the exam. But the most important, you're going to be ready and you know exactly how to enter that questions on Alex, okay? So here you have to solve for y, okay? Again, you want to practice those type of problems. And like you guys see, this is unit 1 and 3 a review together. So that's why you have 60 questions, but it has a lot of information. We really did a lot of work in this class this semester. And for the last month, you had to do most of the work from home. Okay, you had lectures on YouTube, but some of you just discover answers by themselves. So it wasn't easy. Okay, not everybody likes to learn mathematics by taking online class, and our class became online. So many of you did very well, and I hope you will finish strong, and some of you need some extra help, which I do understand. Okay, so again, let's say you're done with Unit 1 and 3 review, you go into assignments, and you're going to move on to final review Unit 2. Okay, and you can practice. Okay, what was Unit 2? Again, hope you guys have a good notes, but Unit 2 was mostly about functions and relation, finding domain and range. Like here, find the domain and range from the graph, okay, from mapping. So you're going to see that we did those type of problems, okay? I used the vertical line test. And again, that's a nice question. Vertical line test, you just create the imaginary vertical line. My vertical line will touch the graph twice, okay, not the function, okay? Let's see what happens if I will check function, okay? And I will mark it wrong. So like you see, Alex correction tell you not a function, so you will be able to see correct answer, okay? And you have another option, and that's for you. That's why I'm not going to create the review problems for you guys. I mean, review videos, because you're going to use Alex for study, okay? So you didn't answer that correctly. Let's try another. And you're going to see very similar, okay, if this is a function. No, it's not a function, okay, because when you will draw vertical line test, my vertical line touch the graph twice, and then you can check your answer, okay, and you can move on to the next one. So you have infinitely many attempts for the review, okay. And again, you will go to assignments and you're going to see review 4 from Unit 4 also. So this review, it's due Wednesday midnight. On Thursday, you're having exam. Great problems to practice. I recommended to do it. So what's going to happen? If you need help, okay, with review problems, or you would like to set up the conference one by one, like we'll do the office hours, but virtually, please send me a message when you're available. Or the best way, I want you to go through the problems from the review, select the one which you struggle with, so I know exactly when we meet, what questions we can address. Okay, we can do Zoom meeting, individual Zoom meeting, so you will be able to see my screen, and I can pull up the whiteboard and explain it, everything to you. Or you busy, you working, I do understand, okay? And you solve the problem, take a picture, you don't know how to solve it, send it to me, say, oh, I really forgot how to do those type of problems. Send me a message, and again, I will record myself, and I will send you the video with explaining how to solve that problem. So I'm really trying to modify work with you, but again, we need to have that communication. You ready? Okay, you got all Alex homeworks 100%. You did well on the test. Just do the review, okay? Go through the problems and see how much you remember. Since I'm not grading that, let's say like here, you know how to solve those type of problems. You maybe won't need only one example to just review, and you don't need to solve three exactly the same type of problems. So you can just check what type of questions you have it, and this is for you. Okay, that look a little complicated. Let me just do it. Let me just solve it and check if I still know how to do it. Okay, and you can just move around. Okay, keep skipping. This does the review doesn't go to the grading move. Absolute value. That was long time ago. How to solve it? Isolate the absolute value and then you're solving two equations. Maybe you need to review that. Okay, so you can easily go to the next question and see what you remember, what has to be reviewed. Okay, so I really like the review on Alex, and of course you can save for later. Okay, you don't need to submit the assignment. Now, your grade books, the grades from Alex, I'm talking about your objective grades, grade book. I'm not sure if you guys can see them. the way I see them. Okay, so what is important? If you skip to objectives, right here, if you go to the gradebook and filters objectives, that's your homeworks. And I will click on all. Okay, so like you see, my grading book switched to the type of objectives. Okay, so objectives, that's the homework which I was assigning, so you will be able to see it. Okay, and let's say you got 6%. I'm okay if before the exam, final exam, if you will ask me to reopen one of the objective and redo the homework. If you really want to do it, just let me know which one, and I will just log into Alex and give you a chance to reopen the objective, to retake the objective. That's one. Okay, so I'm giving you that chance again, but you just have to let me know. Can you please do that for me so you can check your grades from objectives. If you don't know, you can also objectives, so filter. Okay, can do all. Let's do all and restart it. If you will do all, you should be able to see your test grade, which I think everybody shows objective. Group by category. Okay, I have to click on group by category. So again, objective, it's your homework. Just keep it all and reset. Okay, if you're still not sure what grades you have it, and Alex, let me know and I will be able to see it. But right, like here you guys see that all the objectives. Okay, all the one which you see it since we start online class, because the previous one I entered them already in the grading book. So you can ask me and I can open the objective for you and you can retake it. Or even better, this is what another option. You can go to assignments, and what about you will finish final exam review, one of the review, and submit it. Because if you will finish that and you will go through all the problems and you will click submit assignment, I will be able to see what you got from that assignment. Okay. And then instead of maybe going back to the old homework, anyway, you want to do the review, submit that assignment and let me know, you got 100 here. Would you please change my homework 15.1, which you got, let's say 20%, with the grade from the final review assignment? So I can switch them. I'm okay with doing that because anyway, you guys reviewing, okay, it's the same material. So I'm flexible to working with you, but again, you guys have to communicate with me. I'm not going to go back and check if you did the final review. This is for students who need those extra points, okay? Definitely we can work things together, work out things together. So I really want you to do well, okay? I don't want your grade from Alex bring you down. I want this to be opposite. Your Alex grade help you to boost your grade, your final grade from this class. So that's it. If you have any questions about final exam, let me know. You're taking on Alex, no password needed. You don't need to download Lockdown browser. Everything is going to be set up for you, so you just have to click on test, nothing else. You're allowed to have your notebook in front of you, okay, but you should not use any other resources outside of the notebook, especially electronic resources. So I trust you, and good luck with your exam. We'll talk soon.